Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pound Trader. I'm making an analysis on the Pound USD for Tuesday, the 6th of July, 2020. So I know I've been a bit absent, but I'm still going to be trying to show up on YouTube just to give an analysis and also to hear your opinions. So this is the monthly time frame, and of course, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, then you know that I've been looking for sales, and I can see that we are still at the 61.8 Fibonacci level. We are still price is still within this trend line that we have over here, and I think that we are making this channel, and I honestly think that price might come all the way down to down here or even here before maybe going up. Who knows what happens, but I have been biased on the sell side, and yeah, I think that this looks pretty possible to me. We can see that last month's candle, which was July, we closed with this it's not really a pin bar, it's a bullish candle, but still it did close below this level here with a small wick with bullish volume. But we can see that now we are starting to move bearish, and hopefully these bearish confirms, because I've been on the sell side since December 2023, guys. Imagine. Okay, now going over to the weekly time frame. So I think here we can see it slightly clearly. We can see that price was moving up. We did break above this level here just to go up to this trend line once again. I was a bit scared when I saw this bullish candle, but we can see that we did close the pin bar. And I think that now maybe if price does break below this level here, I would be happy to start looking for those sells to just be confirmed and this trend line to break. This is like a mini trend line. And yeah, this is basically what I'm looking for. Last week we closed with this almost pin bar here, but doesn't really have that much volume to the upside. So yeah, and we can see that today we are pushing downwards. Going over to the daily time frame. Okay. So I had this level over here that I put because I thought that this was a problem area. Maybe just a minute, just to go to the weekly time frame. Oh, well, I didn't put it visually there. Okay, so yeah, this is the level that I had that I thought was a bit of a problem area, but I can see that today we have broken below this level here, which is good confirmation for me to continue looking for those sells. So hopefully now, if you can get a break, I don't know how far this price is going to go, but I think I'd just be willing to look for pullbacks and then now get those sells to wherever it goes. I think I'd wait for a pullback and then look for sells. Maybe if I put my moving averages just to see what's happening. Okay, so we have the moving averages. This is the 20 and the 50. And yeah, so you can see this 50 is currently pushing the price downwards. Okay, so going over to the 4-hour time frame. Okay, and we can see the 4-hour time frame a bit slightly more clearly now. We had this trend line. Price has broken below with lots of volume. Hopefully we can start getting that retracement. I don't know how far this will go. So currently I'll not be taking any sells because yeah, this is like catching a falling knife, and yeah, I'd probably just wait for price to go up so that I can get a better entry and then look for those sells. So yeah, maybe something like that. I'm not too sure. At this point, I'll just be out of the market to just see how far price will go. So just moving over to the 1-hour time frame. Okay, now the 1-hour time frame is looking a bit more clear for me. I like to look for at least one trade a day. Yesterday, the market was really consolidating around this level here. I did not get at any position whatsoever. The only trade that I got was last week, and it was this candle here. After I saw this retracement back to this level, and then yeah, I only got one trade last week. We can also see that last week we had a lot of consolidation, which has been pretty annoying. And I'm really hoping that now, once the trend is confirmed, we can start getting those sells. So on the 1-hour time frame. Putting on my moving averages, we have broken below. This was yesterday's low, and we can also see it was also Friday's low from last week. I'm really hoping that now price can start to pull back at least. Maybe let me take my fib and see. Okay, so this is the fib. We have this zone here is the 50 and the 61.8. Yeah, so if price does end up coming to even this area here, that would be cool. And then yeah, maybe I could look for some sells from that level there. I think that's the most ideal. So yeah, I hope you've understood like what I'm currently looking at. And also we can see there's a moving average. So if price does come and bounce off the 20 or the 50 moving average, that will also serve as more confluence, because you can see that this area here, it's pretty tempting. So I'll be on the lookout for that. Okay, so just let's look at the dollar index just to see what's been happening. Maybe let me start on the monthly. So the dollar index, I have been biased to the bullish side. I honestly still think that maybe price could go up because we had this range and price has almost refused to continue going down. As much as we have like a channel situation, I don't know. I still think that we might be going bullish. However, I'm not a fundamental trader. I'm trying to educate myself and maybe see what fundamental sort of news could make the dollar go up. So maybe if you have any suggestions, please comment down below so that I can learn from you as well. But we can see here that price has been moving up, and then we had this lower high over here. However, price has still come to this trend line over here, which was last month, and now we've sort of rejected from this trend line over here, and also this resistance zone, support zone over here. So I'm still pretty bullish on the dollar. Let's see. Okay, my zones are a bit close. Yeah, so we can see we did reject here, almost like a double bottom. And yeah, I think this serves as more confirmation that I'll be just curious to see if maybe we can start getting those buys on the dollar. I can see that now it's pushing up. Maybe I'd wait for a small retracement so that I can also confirm that on the pound and then continue pushing up. Yeah, I don't think I want to scale down because there's not really much to see here. Yeah, that's it. Let me go to the Forex Factory. Okay, so the Forex Factory, my calendar is a bit blank today because I filter my news to just show me Euro, Pound, and USD. And I also filtered to just give me the high impact news with a red folder. So that is why this week on Tuesday, Wednesday, we don't have any news affecting the dollar, the pound, or the euro. And on Thursday, we have unemployment claims. Hopefully, these news will now start pushing the dollar either to the upside, just to give it some volatility so that we can now start getting those trades. But yeah, this is basically what I'm looking for on the pound. Yeah, I hope it's going to be a good week. Last week was not a good week. Monday was not a good day. So we'll just have to see what happens. So please comment down below if you found this insightful. I'd also like to hear what sort of bias you have for the pound. Some of you were commenting that maybe you think the pound will go up. Maybe you can share what your current status is at the moment. All right, see you next on the next video. I'll try and be more consistent, and bye-bye.